Eddie Hearn, mate, this is what, the third, fourth time we've seen you in the country this year?
Yeah,
Mate.
The plan is 6 shows a year in Australia, and obviously we did, with Tasman, we did Oppatai, Naika, Kambosos against Wyllie, now Wyllie against Dib as well. So I think this market has a lot of potential for us. Right, Dave? How are you, mate? Good to see you, right? So we've got to stay active here. This is a smaller show. I promised Steve Della when he fought Kambosos at short notice that we'd come back to support Jake. Now we're doing it in a brilliant fight against Huey Dib. I think this could be a domestic fight of the year in Australia. Obviously Skye Nicolson, a huge name here as well, fighting a championship fight at 122, Alex Leopold Jr. and much more on the card. So yeah, looking forward to be back.
Let's break down this fight card. You just said it was a smaller show, but the atmosphere in here tonight,
yeah, buzzing. Yeah,
very
but
big,
I think like this, I like working with good people, and Steve Della's a good guy. Very honest guy, loves his fighters, and I like Jake Wyllie. I just think he's like, all you want really is people and fighters that will give value for money. Because that's what we want to give fans. Not one-sided fights, not first-round knockouts. We want a war. And I know that you can put these two guys in, and they will go to war for the whole fight, right? And that's so I know, it's going to be entertaining. Skye is a fantastic fighter, a good test against Avashi Singh down at 122.
With the new weight?
Sorry?
How do you think she goes?
She looks. I mean, you see her turn up today. It's like Jesus,
phenomenal.
And she's punching so hard. I think this quick moment where she's basically having these back-to-back fights, just dropping down a level to give you that confidence to go and actually showcase. Like in the gym, you speak to the trainer, she's stopping people, inspiring. It's like, well, let's see it in the fight.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you're only boxing 3 times a year and you're in big fights, you revert to type of what won her the Commonwealth Games and got her into the Olympics and all that kind of stuff. I think she's going to shock a lot of people on Saturday with what she does physically in there. And she wants to fight for the world title again. So come through Saturday, and I think that'll be next.
Now, so yeah, the roadmap for her, you did say that the world title shot could be next.
Yeah.
What would you look at with like Jake Paul? He's got say Ellie Scotty and a couple of others.
That's a great fight. I mean, Ellie and Skye is a brilliant fight, but Ellie's obviously looking to try and pick up that undisputed as well. The Tiara Brown rematch is a big fight, and although Skye is now focused on 122, I know she'd take that rematch in a heartbeat.
Yep.
The build-up was great, the trash talk between both was great, and it was a good fight. And I know this time it would be an even better fight. So I think right now it's just a case of getting the activity and showcasing what she's doing in the gym. Like I said, I think people will be just see pads are pads, but you can see the way she's punching on the pads. People saying, "Blimey, she's punching very hard," and the trainer says so. Let's see it in the fight.
Now, another thing I want to talk about, bit of news actually, Gervonta Davis and Jake Paul. What do you think of that? That's big
it's
out
like,
of the
I don't like exhibitions, right? It's either a fight or it's not boxing. So what this is, Jake Paul against Gervonta Davis, it's not boxing, it's just an entertainment format. And that's cool as well. Like, I don't think you can ever, Gervonta Davis seems half checked out of boxing.
Well, do you think he's cashing in?
Yeah, of course, but I don't, we all like to criticise. How many of us would turn down that opportunity in the same position, right? You're going to make 20, 30 million, whatever it is, to fight Jake Paul. And I know, but the bad thing for boxing, of course, is, he was talking about fighting Joshua. Now he's going down 110 pounds to fight someone else. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, but I always said, if you want to fight Joshua, it's a real fight. There's no fucking around. There's no 14-ounce gloves. There's no 8-round, 2-minute round, whatever. It's just a fight. It's Queensberry rules, because that's boxing. If you want to be a real boxer, but if you don't and you want to fight someone who's 5'6" and 135 pounds, don't call it boxing. Do you know what I mean? But also, I understand the business. I understand the entertainment value. And if you're going to make a load of money, you can't knock these people.
Well, another thing I do want to talk about, you got Jake and Tank, like they're cash cows.
Yeah.
You got Dana White coming in, who doesn't really look after his fighters too well money-wise. What do you think of him coming in? He's got the Canelo Crawford card. What's your thoughts on that?
I think it's good for boxing. I mean, look, he has a massive profile, very good operators, great company. I mean, he's not a boxing man. Like, you only got to look at him talking through the undercards and everything's off a slight. But like what he does with UFC, he could tell you the card. You don't need a script. Yeah, and that's the same for me with boxing. Like, I don't need any notes. I know my boxing. He doesn't know his boxing yet. But he's also a very good operator. They're a very smart company, so I think he's going to do really well. Again, like what you said was interesting. You know, I think the pay structure is very different in UFC than it is to boxing.
Big time.
And I think they're going to struggle to pay the money that fighters are on, because a lot of the time the price is not right in terms of the commercial value. Do you know what I'm saying? So it'd be interesting to see the format and how it plays out.
Other rumours we're hearing, Jai Mateo